Good morning. Look at you three.
Good morning.
Come have a seat here. Come get comfortable with me.
Hi. How y'all doing?
And they're all here to see you.
That's nice.
You three look really, really good together. I think if you drop the country, pop, rock, R&B, soul album, I would definitely stream that on Apple Music.
Oh, thanks. That's a great idea. Love that.
Planting a little seed for you. So, Reba, you have done everything from Broadway to TV, award shows. You are a veteran. You've even sung the anthem before, but never at the Super Bowl. What does this moment mean to you?
Well, it means a lot. You're right. I haven't sang the national anthem at the Super Bowl. I am honored beyond words to be chosen to get to sing it. It means that I get to sing a very special song for all Americans, people all around the world who have really worked so hard for our freedom and to give us peace. And as I said earlier, it's not about me walking out on, I'm the representation of this song, and I'm just honored to get to sing it. It's a good one. I've been doing it for 50 years, and I'm really proud to get to sing it.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. And this man sitting next to you, Post Malone, you've had a few anthemic hits in your career. I mean, Something Real, yeah, is even...
Very generous.
is Something Real is an official, college football anthem either. So how does it feel to be performing a bit more of a classic anthem on Sunday?
Nerve-wracking. I'm very nervous, but excited. I'm excited. I don't know. It's just fun and super epic to be able to go out there and sing and a song so many beautiful artists have sang before on this stage, and I'm just going to do my best. Just do my best and give it what I got. So.
Your best is going to be perfect.
Thank you.
And I can't imagine you actually being nervous. But so for all of you too, Andra, how do you prepare for a performance like this, especially before you step onto the field? I'm asking for a shy friend who has stage fright but still does it anyway. How do you really get in the zone right before a performance like this?
I usually have a nervous breakdown before no, I'm just kidding. Sometimes I'm kidding. No, I mean, I'm super nervous too. I think you kind of want to honor the moment and the song, and you want to do well. You know what I mean, of course. But it's really, I think, as Reba said, is just about like honoring the moment and just being a vessel. I prepare by just trying to make sure my voice is in good shape, trying to make sure I'm taking care of myself, trying to make sure I know all the words and what I'm doing. And then prayer is a big thing for me, as an artist. So that's usually how I prepare, and I probably won't be much different on Sunday.
That sounds like a good preparation routine. Reba, since you've been doing this such a long time, do you have any tips? How do you prepare?
Well, I prepare by being prepared. I've been singing the national anthem in the shower, when we get in the car. Rex, my boyfriend, is a huge football fan, played all sports when he was going to school. And so he'll say, okay, sing it one more time. I said, I think I know the words real good right now, so I'm all right. But just to be prepared and know that everybody's going to be singing it with me, that helps. If I know they're singing along and they're remembering and having fun too, that's easier on me. But just to be prepared when you walk out there. And
preparation is key. It's
very key.
It's the one thing you can control.
Absolutely.
Right? That's what I've learned. So, Post, are you also singing in the shower before?
Well, yeah, that's what I do the same thing. I sing it all the time, and my family just tries to get me to shut up. But,
They get sick of hearing you do that. Andra, you're performing Lift Every Voice and Sing, AKA the Black National Anthem. I've been singing this since I was in elementary school, so I will be in that stadium singing off key along with you. But for people who are hearing this,
it's harmony, bro. Just call it harmony.
You're so kind. I'm a terrible singer. That's why you're doing it and not me. But for people who will be hearing it for the first time, and it's such a big audience at the halftime show, how does it feel for you to be sharing such an important piece of our culture with the world?
It's a great question. It's a heavy question.
And you can be honest. We're all friends here.
Yeah, no, I think, first of all, it's more than anything, it's an honor, it's exciting. And it feels intentional. I like to do things with intention and with purpose. And, I think I kind of referenced my mom and I were talking about it the other day, and she said, ultimately this song is a hymn. And I'm like, it is. It's a hymn of triumph, And that's what I want people to encounter when I sing the song. I want them to know that, like, we have victory and we have peace already. You know what I mean? And so I don't, I definitely want, it feels like there's an honor. And it's funny, there's a burden, but it's not so much a burden. I keep telling people I just really want to diminish myself as much as possible. And for me, spiritually, just make space for a move of God. And that's what I'm hoping happens, you know?
Yeah, I feel like you might have an out-of-body experience while performing.
I hope so. I hope so. That'd be great. Yeah.
You know, at the Super
Good,
Bowl.
because my body's going to be shaking like hell. You know what I'm saying?
Now, have the three of you attended a lot of Super Bowls? I know, Reba, you have spent so much time in Vegas, by the way. So she had the longest running country residency in Vegas. You should actually be hosting this. So I guess I'm grateful that they let me do this. But yeah, what have your experiences been at Super Bowls in the past?
Well, I've gotten to go to one in Tempe, Arizona in '95 when the Dallas Cowboys played. And so getting to come back here. But I love Las Vegas. My first time here was in '83 with the Statler brothers opening up for them at the MGM Grand, and getting to come back now to sing at the Super Bowl. The first time that the Super Bowl has been in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's never been in Nevada, in the state of Nevada. So this is a first for a lot of things, and I'm just tickled to pieces to be a part of it.
Tickled to pieces. I'm stealing that one. I really like that. Post, what about you? Have you had a lot of Super Bowl experiences?
No, ma'am.
You're
This will
so
be my
polite.
first
You're
one.
so
That's all right.
polite. It's so strange. Yeah.
This will be my first one. and
How is that possible, by the way?
It's a great question. Well, see,
Just so busy all the time, or?
jacket, you know. You know, next year we got it. But yeah, huh? But I love Vegas. Vegas doesn't love me. But
You want to tell
we're
us
gonna
about
have a
any
great
Vegas experiences you had?
Oh,
No?
the couple casinos could tell you about them.
Okay.
The casinos love me, you know. That's all right.
Andra, how about you? Any Super Bowl experiences prior to this?
Any Super Bowl experiences prior to this? I remember being in kindergarten, I think, when the Chargers went to the Super Bowl
You
in
have
95 for the
memories
first
from
time.
kindergarten.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I did last week.
That was a big one. I just remember it being painted on a mural wall, and everybody was like, "You should be super proud." And I was like, "Okay, I am." So I have that memory. And then my father, I mean, he, you know, I've been a Lions fan for a long time, so I have that memory from this playoffs. But
There was
yeah.
one, did you hear that one single cheer? In the
Right, that was
audience?
really
Like,
sad.
who was
No
that?
other Lions
Oh, no, there's a
fans in the
couple of them
audience.
here. So, you know, once you are done with your performances, you get to sit back and enjoy the halftime show. Any thoughts on what's coming? Have you ever seen Usher perform before? Any of you? Any clips or anything?
Yes, clips for sure. I've never actually seen him live. so
What are
I'm
you
excited.
expecting, Andra?
I mean, Usher's a legend, so I'm expecting an immaculate performance, voice. You know, he's an incredible singer, incredible performer, dancer, so I expect to be fully inspired.
It's going to be really, really an incredible show. Reba, what are you planning for the rest of your time in Vegas?
Oh, well, eat. You know, go see as many shows as you can. You eat. The food is spectacular. Maybe hit a little shopping, everyone, a little bit.
You got
hopefully.
some plans? You should take Post with you. It seems like you
How about
only
it?
spend time at
Well,
the
all my
casino.
money, you know.
You already
That-
blew all
that
your
whole
money
thing.
on this jacket
Yeah,
right
well,
there.
that whole thing.
And your boots. You want to show them your boots?
Yes, ma'am. Sure, why not?
Yeah, see?
These are the
You can't tell.
your specials.
Next year's special. We'll go
Yeah.
shopping. We'll have fun.
I would love that. I would rather go shopping than just back to the Vegas thing.
You have to have
More of the tables. But,
the full Vegas experience.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm really looking forward to this. So we also do, for you, have some questions from our youth reporters. Should we get into that? It's cool?
about that.
All right, let's do this. So our first question is going to be from Kyan Moy from Big Brothers Big Sisters. Hi, Kyan.
Hello, my name is Kyan Moy. I'm a little from Big Brothers Big Sisters Association of Southern Nevada. My first question is for you, Reba.
Okay.
What is one mentorship moment that has therefore changed your life?
Oh my gosh, and just one? Wow, I've had a lot of mentors, thank God, in my career, my life. Mom and Daddy, they said, when you say you're going to do something, you do it. You stick with what you say. You can't back down and you can't back out. So I've carried that throughout my life. I've had great mentors professionally in the music business, the Statler brothers, Mel Tillis, Conway Twitty, Red Stegall, and they always say, treat your business like a business. If you hoop it all off, it won't be there with you tomorrow. So treat it like a business and it'll take care of you.
Thank you.
For that. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a great question. Thank you, Kyan. Our next question is from Brandon Sorcato, our super kid correspondent from the Special Olympics here in Vegas.
Hey, Post Malone. My first question is, what is the best advice you ever gotten?
Good question.
Reba's answer was so thorough and amazing. But
Feeling the pressure now.
I guess, I don't know, the best one I got is my dad told me you'll never make everybody happy. So just be yourself and just do your best at everything you do, and do it your way and do it with love, I guess.
Love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brandon. So our next question is from young Dylan from Nickelodeon. Hey, Dylan.
Hi, guys. I'm a big fan of all of you. Thank you guys so much. Nice to meet you guys. So my question is for Andra Day. The Super Bowl is being filmed in Bikini Bottom live this year on Nickelodeon. Yeah, it's crazy, right? So how can SpongeBob make the Super Bowl the best day ever?
Your excitement is everything.
Right? Thank you for the pressure. First of all, the Super Bowl was never official before being televised from Bikini Bottom. So congratulations to the Super Bowl, first of all. Secondly, I just think, free Krabby Patties for everybody.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much. I don't have any tips to offer you on Sunday. There's literally nothing I can tell you to do except to have a great time, right? I wouldn't even try to make it up. Reba, Post, and Andra, thank you so much for your time. I'll be tuned in, singing loudly off key on Sunday.
That's right.
So nice to meet you.
So nice to
Thank
meet
you.
you as well. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, sir.
Record-setting, chart-topping, a bona fide hit maker. This is one performance, 30 years in the making.
Peace up. A-town down.
Take that and rewind it back.
Okay.
My favorite Usher song is And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Today, we get to hear directly from Usher about what this moment means to him. Please join me in welcoming Usher. Woo!
Hey everybody, how you guys doing?
Hello, good morning. Good to see you. Come get comfortable here.
Absolutely. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. But as I was watching you walk up there, I realized it is really strange to see you walk onto a stage. To see you descending from the rafters and landing in a split, normal. Roller skating backwards on the stage, normal, but walking, it just doesn't look right. So hopefully this is the last time we have to see you walk onto the stage. In 2011, you made a cameo at the halftime show.
Yeah.
And it was so incredible. And I'm wondering, what is your memory of that performance?
Man, oddly enough, there was a moment that only I think I remember. My hand got caught in the wire that was holding me like 30 feet in the air, and I almost missed my first mark. I was like, oh my God, don't let this malfunction cause me to miss something. But that was one. And the second was afterwards, and how amazing it felt to be in front of that many people and feel the energy, so much so that it made me really passionate about eventually getting this moment that I'm getting ready to have. But it was really fueled by being able to be just in that moment with the Black Eyed Peas.
I wonder that, and I would say watching that performance, it stuck with me that I've watched it a few times. I would have never realized that you almost got stuck there because you're such an incredible showman. What I remember was you leaping over will.i.am's head, clearing it by a couple of feet, and landing in a perfect split. And I thought, this man has to headline the halftime show one day. So at that moment, you were already visualizing yourself headlining the show.
Yeah, sometimes affirmations and words of confirmation isn't enough. You have to put in the work. But great that Jay-Z and the Super Bowl would have me be able to be there to entertain the world. Las Vegas has been amazing for me, having 100 sold out shows at a residency, and to have the next one be the crescendo, which is the Super Bowl with Apple, has really, really, really given my time here in Las Vegas an incredible button at the end.
Yeah, this is the kind of thing you couldn't plan this out, right? It feels like some of these things just have to fall into place. And this performance truly has been 30 years in the making. You dropped your first album in 1994. You followed it up with multiple classic albums and hits, like you mentioned, coming off this huge residency, only to perform on music's biggest stage. How does it feel 30 years in to still be hitting brand new heights in your career?
Feels amazing. This being, because I'm putting my album out actually on the 9th. So, this is just really a testament of dedication. I don't have this moment by myself. All of my fans that I bring with me, each and every person that had anything to do with the music, the creativity, everybody is a part of this celebratory moment. But what I feel is that this is only the beginning, because I launched that album as an independent artist, and I will be, up until this date, the only independent artist who's ever performed the Super Bowl halftime show. So this is a beginning. This is a new beginning for me.
Yeah. And it's just a testament to your hard work, right? The longevity you've had and the legacy you've created. I think we live in a time when so many artists feel pressure to have a viral moment, Now, everything has to be now, but we've seen you build this over time. And so that's incredible. And so is this also a moment for you to just sit back and reflect on all the things you've had to maneuver to get to this point?
Yeah, but I got to do it in 13 minutes. And that makes it a bit difficult, but...
You seem like a man who loves a challenge.
Oh, yeah, and it definitely has been a challenge to squeeze 30 years into 13 minutes.
Yeah.
But
how did you approach that then? Picking the right songs, the choreography, the perfect set for 13 minutes.
There's been these fantasy lists that have been going out, and people trying to figure out what song I'm going to perform first, middle, last, who's going to come on the stage with me. Yeah. What I did is I was very mindful of my past, celebrating my present, which is here in Las Vegas, and thinking about where we're headed in the future. And that was really the idea. What songs do I feel people know me for? What songs have been a celebration of all of the journey of what life and love and emotion has been offered in my music? That was the idea. I thought about a few moments that were special in dance. I thought about some things that I had created here in Las Vegas, i.e. skating, and doing things that I had not, done on stage up until this point, to be able to share that with the world. For everybody that, heard about my show in Las Vegas, you'll now get a chance to see some of what I did here, but you're gonna get the best of it because it's before 60,000 people in this room, and hopefully another 180,000 people, 80 million people for the world to see.
Roller skating in front of 60,000 people. Yeah. So casual.
No pressure.
No pressure. But that's the thing. You have done this so much that it is in your blood, right? You've put in those 10,000 hours. So I imagine that once you step out there, it feels natural. And to your point of this being, it's a celebration for OG fans like me. I've been listening to you my entire life, it feels like. But there's a whole audience who's going to be seeing you for the very first time, which is so exciting. Yeah. How did you factor that into the performance? Also, just that brand new audience seeing Usher for the first time.
I wanted to put on a show that I felt would represent my idea of creativity. What I've been able to do is bring a great deal of Atlanta and the melting pot that it is, musically, culturally, to Las Vegas. You know, that is the source that has been fueling me for these years creatively. So why not make certain that the rest of the world, rather they're seeing me for the first time, or either they're celebrating because we've been, you know, listening to me, you've been listening to my music for these years, you know, to make certain that at least what I'm putting together is something that would be entertaining. As I said before, if you've not seen me or you've been with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you are just a true showman in every sense of the word, and you're a rare breed of artist. We have very few artists who have the level of skill and talent that you do to sing and dance so well at the same time. And I wonder, what is it that is motivate you to put so much time and effort into becoming such an excellent performer?
The fact that I said I believed it, and to see that out is something that the 9-year-old who believed in me deserves, because I didn't have any of this. All I had was my vision. All I had was the idea that someday I would have fans. All I had was the idea that someday I'd find a record. All I had was the idea and the vision that eventually an audience would show up. You know those kids who like take a mic in hand and they're singing and they're like believing in themselves, or they look in the mirror and they're singing to an audience that's not there. I'm that kid at 9 years old that had this dream that this moment and many of the moments that I've had in my career would come true.
Right.
Yeah.
That dream, my earliest memory of you is on Star Search. I don't know if anyone remembers that show. I think that was in the early 90s.
Yeah.
You know, and so, yeah, even back then, you've had it. So, you know, in any moments, I think for an ambitious person, a person who wants to be great, who wants to master their craft, there are going to be highs and lows. How have you navigated some of those moments? I think for artists who are looking at you now thinking, wow, one day I hope I can be as great as Usher, what advice would you give to them?
I would hope that that what I have found resonates on many levels for artists or people, period, that what you put in, you get out. And that's it. You know, I've been motivated, honestly, by artists like Michael Jackson, and the fact that, you know, he was a hard worker, motivated by athletes like Michael Jordan, and the dedication that he put into his craft and his skill. He received not only accolade, but also to recognition that would make him a legend.